More than half the field bred in the United States, and so it's 2 for Ireland, 2 for France, taking on 11 of the best for England in the richest ever 2,000 guineas. This is one of Sheikh Mohammed's 2 nearest to us. The blind foal comes off. That was Sharud, and away they go in the 2,000 guineas. And Hallgate for the north, just a little slow over on the extreme outside, and it's one of the 2 Frenchmen, Hail to Roberto, who is the early leader. And the one who has positively refused to race is Farncombe. He's absolutely dug in his toes, the complete outsider. So 14 runners then in the guineas at the end of the first furlong and a half, headed by Hail to Roberto and followed now by Green Desert. Then comes the favourite Dancing Brave, nicely placed in third. Hallgate has made up ground now to go into fourth. On the near side is Sharud. On the inside of him in the same ownership is Shaw Blade. Then with the yellow sleeves just tracking the leaders on the inside, that is Vainglorious. They completed 2.5 furlongs now, and it's still Cash as Mewson on Hail to Roberto, making the running in the 2,000 guineas, followed by Green Desert. Then Greville Starkey and the favourite Dancing Brave going really well in third. Over on the far side is Tate Gallery, one of the 2 for Ireland. The other one, Toca Madeira, is tucked in the centre. They're coming inside the final half mile. It's back to Graham.
Not that much pace on early on. A lot of the jockeys taking quite a strong hold with their mounts, but it's Hail to Roberto who leads as they come down to the point past the bushes, 2.5 to race, and Hail to Roberto in the lead. Green Desert looks a big challenger in the blue jacket. Behind these Faustus, Hallgate starts to pick up ground. Vainglorious and the favourite Dancing Brave in the white sleeves comes with a tremendously powerful run as they go down into the dip. This Dancing Brave from Green Desert, these ahead of Hail to Roberto. Then comes Vainglorious. Sharud with the favourite Dancing Brave strikes the front with Dancing Brave, quickens up in the start of a very good horse in this general accident 2,000 guineas. Dancing Brave, Greville round, Starkey looked round, no danger. Dancing Brave, Green Desert, Huntingdale third, Sharud 4, behind these Shaw Blade, Hail to Roberto, and last of all was Tate Gallery. And so the outcome of this general accident. Under orders they're off, and surprisingly Green Desert just misses a beat at the start, and there doesn't seem to be that much pace on early. Could suit the sprinter Last Tycoon. Great Desire going on from Last Tycoon in second, and then Green Desert settled in third. Then on the outside of these is Gwydion, and the back marker is Cyrano de Bergerac, and this could be a funny outcome here. No pace through the first 2 furlongs. Great Desire next to the rails. Now Green Desert starts to pull quite hard and assert and go on, and Green Desert goes on now by a length to Great Desire in second. Then Gwydion keeping close tabs, followed by Last Tycoon, and Cyrano de Bergerac still last. 2.5 to go. Green Desert the leader from Great Desire, and then comes Gwydion with Cyrano de Bergerac creeping up on the inside of Last Tycoon. Here the pace should really be on now. 2 furlongs to go, and as Great Desire comes under pressure, it's Green Desert who leads. Gwydion throwing down the challenge on the left of the group. Last Tycoon and behind them, then Cyrano de Bergerac poised to pounce, just over 1 to go. Green Desert in the lead. Green Desert stretching, but so too Great Desire next to the rails. And it's Green Desert from Great Desire finishing very fast on the outside is Last Tycoon, but Green Desert's going to win a tactical race. Green Desert the winner, Great Desire second, close for third, Gwydion, Last Tycoon, and Cyrano de Bergerac finished last of all.
Well, it's one of the top sprints run in the British calendar, the Vernon's Cup, and there's one of the main contenders. This is Green Desert with Walter Swinburne in the saddle. Started the season in cracking style, winning the 7 furlong free handicap at Newmarket, and then running a super second behind Dancing Brave in the 2,000 guineas on the same track. He run a little cleverly, the Group 1 July Cup when running over 6, and probably found York's 5 furlongs a little bit too sharp when third behind Last Tycoon and Double Schwartz. That was in the William Hill Sprint Championship. But he's a lovely horse, as you can see there. He's a horse built in probably the perfect mould. He's got a good turn of foot, and he's going to see today 6 out well. There he is, Green Desert, the mount of Walter Swinburne.
Green Desert is favoured at 5 to 4. They're all in for the Vernon Sprint Cup, the 20th running of it, and they're off. And Green Desert just missed a beat as Hallgate was very, very fast indeed away. Double Schwartz also fast away with Posidino towards the stand side, and Posidino has pulled his way into the lead. Posidino on the stand side from Grey Desire, and Roaring Reaver on the far side as they come down towards the 4 furlong marker. Posidino, Grey Desire, Roaring Reaver, and the 2 favourites just tucked in behind the leaders. Hallgate's been taken back on the far rails. He's running pretty free as well as they come down towards the halfway mark. Grey Desire, Roaring River towards the far side, tracked by Hallgate. On the stand side, Posidino is settled now, tracked by Double Schwartz, and he in turn is tracked by Green Desert. Walter Swinburne just about last as they come to the 2 furlong marker with his hands full. Posidino on the stand side, Roaring River on the far side, and Grey Desire's in between those 2. John Reed just starting to make his move in the stand side with double Schwartz, and Walter Swinburne looking good on Green Desert as they come down to the furlong marker. Polycratus bursts through in the centre, and here comes double Schwartz and Green Desert on the stand side. Green Desert storms into the lead, but Hallgate's there on the far side. Green Desert on this side, Hallgate on the far side, and they're drawing clear. Green Desert from Hallgate, 50 yards to run. It's Green Desert going away, but Hallgate's battling back at the line. Green Desert wins it in a photo from Hallgate. Polycratus is third, fourth was double Schwartz, fifth was Bridesmaid, sixth was Roaring Reaver, seventh was Grey Desire, and last of the eighth was Poseidino. A photo at the end of the Vernon Sprint Cup, but no doubt about the result. Green